Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Riffa, and today I just wanted to give like a little chit chat life update about my endometriosis. And yes, I got my hair done. My sis had done it for me. It's so cute, 2 braids, feeling like a queen bee. And I just wanted to give you, like I said, like an update about my endometriosis. So the past 2 weeks, I would say, I've just been feeling quite poorly. So if you've seen my previous videos about my journey with endometriosis, it's been an ongoing mission to try to see a gynecologist. So if you saw my last video, I talked about I had the coil, and yes, had past tense. So last week Friday I went to the clinic and got my coil removed after 7 months of it being inserted. They put me on the Mirena Coil because they said that it has helped previous people with endometriosis and suspected endometriosis, and the Mirena Coil is known for treating heavy periods, and that it should lighten your flow as your body adjusts to it. Unfortunately, in my case, that did not happen. I just started bleeding a lot more. It got more heavy, it got more intense. I started getting a lot of blood clots, so I had it removed. And mine was like almost halfway out, like it was already at near the end. Like I thought removing the coil will be as painful as the insertion. No. So they literally just laid me there, put that little device in, and then at the count of 3 they told you to cough, and that little thing is bloop, it's out, and mine was just smeared with blood. It was disgusting, it was gross. Before I went to the clinic to get it removed on Thursday, I went to the GP concerned about really enlarged blood clots that I was experiencing, and then the GP straight away said, okay, you've been on blood thinners, you've been on numerous different types of medication. I've been on the Mirena Coil for 7 months. They said within 6 months to a year your body will adjust. Well, for me, ever since I've had it, from a cycle where it's like 5-6 days to now I'm like on day 18 plus. So I can go just over 2 weeks bleeding with no signs of it slowing down. Every single day is like my menstrual is like day 1 or day 1, day 2. Heavy, stronger, thicker. It's not cute. Pads and tampons are expensive. Now imagine you're wearing a pad and a tampon and you're still leaking through. That is not ideal. So they sent me a referral letter the next day, which was Friday, the day I had to go to the clinic to get my coil removed. So the waiting list for a referral to the gynecologist here in the UK was showing just over 200 and something days. I called then the clinic, the hospital, saying like, have you got my referral letter? Is there any way, like rough estimate of time? They told me anytime between 1 to 6 months. We shall contact you once you're reaching the top of like the waiting list. Now, the fact that it's ranging between 1 to 6 months, and I've been having this issue since September. Keep in mind, I've always had issues with my menstrual, but as I'm getting older, it just appears to be getting a lot worse, and it affects all parts of my body, like fatigue, iron levels. I'm always tired, no energy, constantly in pain. It impacts your mental health. You start feeling very depressed, have a lot of anxiety, constantly need to shower to feel clean, constantly paranoid, like what if I leak? When I'm out in the public, I'll be so much cramping and a lot of pain. It's not ideal living with this condition. So if only they put me on the waiting list for gynae last year, maybe by now I would have been seen. But from like September and now it's June, we're almost approaching a year, I know on average it can take up to like 8 years for a woman to be like diagnosed with endometriosis, but at this point all the doctors are basically confirming that I have it. It's not an easy disease to get diagnosed. There's a lot of stages that it has to go through in order to be seen. Yes, I could go to a gynecologist privately, but the costs, we are living in cost of living. Who has like $1,000 or so to be going for consultations after consultations? It's not like it's just one. If you're fortunate and you have the finances to do everything private, I salute you, go for it. You're investing in your health. I unfortunately do not have those fees to be paying for that, so I have to go through NHS. I have been feeling very low, very tired, very depressed, so I'm just taking like a break from working as well. I'm also traveling this week. It is giving me anxiety, like going on a long flight knowing that I am constantly heavy bleeding. I just hope the airplane toilets are near where I'm sitting so I can do what I need to do and change frequently, and once I land at my destination, a shower, because it's not cute. So that's really like what's been going on. I have been focusing on me. I'm on this like journey of just like putting myself first and listening to my body when my body tells me. We are 6 months in within this year, and it's been one hell of a roller coaster. I tell you that for free. It's been intense, but today I was like, I feel a bit okay. I'm on my medication, so I'm on strong painkillers. I get tired and drowsy, so I thought let me just check in with you guys, give you a little update of what's going on. Do I advise anyone to go on the coil if you're having like experiencing what I'm going through and you feel like you may have endo? Me? No. Because from my own personal experience, it only made me bleed more. The only thing the Mirena Coil did for me was it helped control my puking, so I haven't been throwing up as much. Sometimes nothing at all. Now that I've had the coil removed for a few days, I am more nauseous. I am fearful for that, but the pains that I was experiencing, because the Mirena Coil is a hormonal coil, so you just have like, in my opinion, double the hormones in your body. It's just doing too much. It's doing too much. They tried to offer me another type of contraception, but they know that the other options will purely just be for prevention of pregnancies, but not to help treat my endometriosis. The doctors can't give me anything to stop me from bleeding. My body just naturally has to just continue what it was doing. It was heavily bleeding before, and then my body's still going through that process of bleeding. Like when the coil's removed, your body bleeds a bit. This bit is still heavy. I don't know when it's gonna end. From the looks of it, I probably might end up bleeding for the whole month. Pray for me. It's just not ideal, and women's health really needs to be taken very seriously around the world, and I strongly believe that women should be granted sanitary products for free, because it's something that we use for a majority of our life, and people who have women's health issues or problems, like such as endometriosis, polycystic ovaries, PCOS, etc, because there's so many other conditions out there, and just general women who are on their periods, like periods, menopause, we need the supplies. Do you know how expensive pads and tampons are? Just last week I spent a good £60 buying pads and tampons, and I've used them all. I need to buy more. I don't know when my period will stop. I could have a normal 5-day period and I still use the same, like the amount, maybe slightly a bit less. But if I've just now gone over 2 weeks and I'm bleeding intensely and I'm using the Super Plus, I know that there is like period pants and there's like these cup things, the menstrual cups. For me, I haven't tried them out yet. I would like, I don't know about like the menstrual cup. To me that looks a bit, I don't know, the amount that comes out of me, I just feel like to pour, no, the thought, no, the thought of it, not for me. But do let me know in the comments if you've tried the menstrual cup. No, I can't. No, I know what comes out of me. No, I can't. Period pants, the thought, I don't know how it usually works, but the thought of like sitting on it for hours, I know that we technically do the same thing with pads, but at least with a pad you can take it off. But then the period pants, does that mean I'm washing it like every hour? That is just like, where does it go? Is it smearing I don't know. Like some people have said, like you wear period pants and then a pad, then doesn't that not defeat the purpose of the period pants? I'm not entirely sure. I'm intrigued by them. I just haven't come across them. I've seen some like devices like online where it helps control pain. I really want to invest in them. Like I think one of them is called Ovi, and it's like a device that you put on your stomach that like, you know, sends waves to your body to help control pain. We're going through like summer right now, a little bit of a heat wave here in London. Like Sunday was 31 degrees, it was too hot. Today, like right now, it's currently 26 degrees, so it's gonna be nice and hot this week in London. The only thing is we're not built for this hot weather. We wanted it. Yesterday it even rained. We had thunderstorms and everything. UK weather is just bipolar, but we digress. If you're living a life of painkillers, heating pads, hot water bottles, crying, pain, it's just not it. Like last week I was going through all types of mood swings. I was angry, I was happy, I was craving, I was this. It's tiring. It's so tiring, so exhausting, and I just pray that us women get treated sooner, get the help that we need, and yeah, fight for your health, keep pestering the doctors, and you will be seen eventually. Don't let them slide. Don't ever let them tell you that, oh, this is normal, you're just very sensitive, or you're unlucky, or you need to have a child that will reverse this, or you need to try this diet, or you need to cut this out of your la 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 la. How about you take me to a gynecologist, do some checks, do what you need to do, and make me feel heard. GPs, your general practitioners, I need to see specialists who's studied, who understands, who've seen different cases, because endometriosis can be found anywhere in the organs. Anywhere. Not necessarily just in the womb. It can be, like I said, anywhere. It's hard to find. But no woman should go through this agonizing pain. And then the whole question of, how's my fertility? If I'm bleeding so much, am I releasing so many eggs? Do I have eggs? Would I have trouble conceiving? As you guys know, or may not know if you're new here, I've already had a miscarriage when I was 23. I am gonna be 28 in 2 months. I'm not with a partner, but I would want to have children one day. Will it be possible? Who knows? I know I'm being like proper vulnerable with you guys, but I'm just like, you know, letting you know for like information purposes. Like, this is the reality that women go through, and it's scary, and we don't get taught this in school. Like, the older you get, your life just starts changing. Like, for me personally, from 25, things shifted real quick, and I'm discovering all these things that you may have had since childhood, your teenage, and now you're just going through like adolescence, and it's just like, whoa, what is going on here? What is happening? Why am I not being seen? Why am I like, thank goodness for like technology, where we have like YouTube, such as like this video of like me talking about what I'm going through, and we have like TikTok, where you type in one keyword and you see thousands of videos of people talking about different things, and then the algorithm will just direct you into more knowledge of what you're looking for. Take things with a pinch of salt. Not everything's factual, but some things, you know, it's from life experiences. We're learning every single day, and I know for a fact I'm learning every single day. Every day is a different day, different pain, different experience. Some days are good, some days are bad, but I just want you to know that you're not alone. And you can, if you don't want to comment down like your experiences, like you can just DM me, and you know, we can chat. Like, you can just, you know, follow me on Life of Riffa on my Instagram. My socials are literally all the same: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram. Hit me up, give me a follow, give me a sub, let's chat. I hope that this little video was some sort of helpful, but yeah, just a little life update of what the journey is for my endometriosis. So key takeaways: coil's been removed, on the waiting list for a gynecologist, and your girl's still bleeding heavy like there's no tomorrow. And I'm going on holiday. As you can see, I'm looking all cute and ready. And this is me with my bare face, because like I said, it's hot here in London. But yeah, the next time you'll see me, you most likely will see me abroad. And yeah, love you guys, and I'll catch you in a bit. Bye.